Good afternoon, everybody. Present today to witness this convocation ceremony of the graduating students of Asian Business School. With all my heartiest gratitude, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the dignitaries on the dais, the chief guest, Dr. Deepak Vora, the guest of honor, Ms. Emmy, President of Asian Education Group, Ms. Dr. Sandeep Marwa, Director Branding and Planning, Mr. Saurabh Sharma, Director Admissions, Mr. Gurdeep Singh Raina, Associate Dean, Asian Business School, Dr. Anubhuti Dwivedi, faculty members of Business School on the dais today, law faculty members sitting, and dear parents and the students. I, on behalf of faculty members, academic wing, admission wing, and the staff of ABS, would like to congratulate each one of you sitting here for graduating from Asian Business School. Every year, believe me, this convocation day is a look back on your journey of 2 years. And indeed, when we introspect our own selves, that the way we were supposed to handle you for 2 years and the way we have actually handled you for 2 years, there is a huge difference. And you guys always give us the learnings to improve for the next batch. Yes. So this is, a word of gratitude to you as well, that we learn a lot from you, right? But that makes the life of the upcoming batch difficult a bit. Right, so that is how it goes. The improvement in the systems, the requirement being sensitive to the surroundings, and then looking back that what best can be given to our students so that they are the best possible people to be adopted by the corporate world after the completion of this 2 years prestigious course, postgraduate diploma in management. I'm very proud every year, as I say, it improves because you help us to improve. So the statistics also improve every year. When it comes to me to present the academic report on the convocation day, I look at the number and the statistics improve every year. This year as well, for this passing out batch, where out of the eligible students, I'm proud that, say, around 38% of the people have got CGPA above 7. And say around 74% people have got the CGPA above 6. So very few of the students have got the CGPA below 6, which is again an achievement that I look upon. You should have a round of applause for yourself first. And then should give a round of applause as a gratitude to the faculty members. I know they're actually given their bit, be it in terms of academics, mentoring, student welfare, as you know, listening to you, giving you the window to resolve your situation, Center for Skill Development, for actually working for your skill development and actually, helping you become employable and what not. Each and every department so far when I was analyzing has given the best to be what you are today. Then, further adding to the glory, it is like when it comes to the end results and I talk about the placements, this is the effort of the CRC team, though I know a lot of discussions, a lot of confusions, a lot of frustrations after not clearing the interviews 5 times, 10 times, and all the arguments with the assistant dean, Mr. Ravi Sharma. But when I come on the statistics, it sounds good that Mr. Ravi Sharma and his able team could actually cater to the need of the students, where the highest package being claimed by this group of students is 7.5 lakhs in Aditya Birla Group. And within average packages of for everybody, I did not get into those statistics, but on an average, this is 4.90 package for everybody as an average in Asian Business School. So a round of applause to you guys, and just to ask you again that I hope this is the journey which is now starting, and then at this very moment when you are actually graduating out from the institution, I look at each and everybody who had been the part and parcel of your journey for 2 years, be it your faculty, staff, admission team, who has right from the beginning, right from guiding you 2 years back to, actually get into PGDM, and then counseling you throughout 2 years, listening to your problems, and then, actually guiding you to the best possible way. Each and everybody under the guidance of Mr. Sandeep Marwa has given their bit to take you where you are today. Right? I actually thank all the staff members and the faculty to be that generous and aligning with the thought process of the organization and helping us meet the vision and the mission of the organization. This was the journey so far. Believe me, or you tell me how difficult it was. Was it difficult? It was great, not difficult. Okay, good, great. But what about the journey ahead? Journey ahead. Learnings. What else? I don't know. But when I speak from this forum, I say it would be difficult. Right? You have been working there in the organizations, all of you probably, and spent 3, 4, 5 months of your job training and actually working, then must have realized that what we actually dreamt of after passing out 2 years of PGDM, the life would be very good. My boss would be the sweetest person on the earth. My colleagues would be the nicest people to assist in help. My job would be very easy. Is it happening? No. It would not happen, right? This came to me. I was actually reading a book which was talking about the title is Roads Less Traveled. That is by M. Scott Peck. And believe me, when I started reading, right the very first sentence that he wrote was, the life is difficult. And first 10 pages, it was all life is difficult. Whatever that you dream for, it would not happen, in your job, in your professional front, in your personal front. When you get married, you think that you are getting married to the Mr. Right or Miss Perfect, but after some time you realize it is not. And then you start connecting, and then at my age probably I was able to connect and see that yes, it is not that way. And that was the point where I started developing my interest in finishing that book. And then finally it came, it is like that. And then at one point it took me to a level where it talked about the life is difficult. You can't do anything about it. But then he very beautifully explained it about and said that the life is difficult, but the other facet to it is, the other facet of the coin of the life is that you can make it better. Right? That is where the role of us as the individual that comes in. Right? The life is difficult. The boss would not be that nice person that I thought of. My colleagues may not be that good people who are actually showing me the correct path. But then what do? Should I sit with it or should I do something about it? So it is like taking your own onus. You cannot, please remember that the only control that you have on somebody is you yourself. You cannot control anybody in your surroundings, right? So if I need to make a change, make my life better, probably I try to influence people and controlling my own way. I behave the way I expect the people to behave with me. I control my actions and then give it back to the people that, look, this is how I want to be. And gradually, your way of working, you controlling your own self, would probably take you to a level where people would start, believing in you and then changing themselves according to you. Right? And then in those situations, you would always be having the alternatives, the choices. So the life is all about choice. The life is all about situations. And how do I actually react to it sensibly and then try to find out the best possible alternative to make my life better would only work. And that is what I call is the individuality. All of us sitting here would not have the same success story, would not have the same ladder of success. The struggles, the situations would be different in the different set of jobs. Whether you are working in the same company, at the same designation, the situations would be different. Your customer would be different and would be difficult for you. Not very nice, okay, come, take a check, give a phone call to you that, come back, I'm ready with the check at my home and giving you the business now. It is always a different situation and the story. So, prepare yourself that ways, right? Prepare yourself being different. Prepare yourself being unique. Each one of you sitting here has got the same knowledge, PGTM. I'm very sure my teachers have not done partiality at any given time in imparting the knowledge to each one of you. They have done equal to everybody. Right? The Center for Skill Development has developed those skill sets equal to everybody, right? But how different do you take it as an individual and then decides the financial stability and the independence for yourself in the life to come, and how different that you handle the situations in your life to come, be it your profession or the personal, it is in your hands. That is only going to make the difference. So with all those words, not taking much of your time, wish you a very happy, successful, balanced life and all the very best. We are all there available with you at any given time. As the alumni, you feel any problems, we are there to help you out even in your future. Thank you so much.